Connecting with the divine, you have taken a step that not everyone dares to take. You have opened this message not by chance, but because my Spirit has guided you here. This is not a simple video, nor a random coincidence of fate. This is a divine appointment, a moment prepared before the foundation of the world, before your first breath. From the moment you were conceived, I knew this day would come, the moment when your heart would be ready to receive my words, when your spirit would be open to hear my voice. Please don't miss this special video. It's a message from God to brighten your day. Click like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. We want to reach 1,000 subscribers to spread even more faith and hope. Watch until the end. Click the first comment to discover the secret ritual to attract money and prosperity. Everything you have gone through, every trial, every tear, every sleepless night, has led you to this very moment. You did not stumble here, you were drawn here by my hand. I have been speaking to you even in the silence of your heart, and now the time has come for you to recognize my presence in your life. Be still and listen, for I am about to speak in ways that will touch the deepest parts of your soul, in ways that will bring transformation, peace, and clarity. Do not rush away, do not leave before the fullness of my message reaches you. Every word you hear is meant specifically for you, tailored for your life, your circumstances, your heart. Comprehend the weight of this moment, for it is not ordinary. It is sacred. Comment, I open my heart to the divine plan, I am ready to listen. I have seen your tears. I have heard every prayer you have whispered, even those you uttered when you were too weary to hope. I have witnessed the moments when you thought you could go no further, the nights you cried in silence, the exhaustion that pressed upon you, and the promises that seemed delayed. But hear me now, I have not forgotten my word to you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. That promise is alive, and it will not return void. You are on the brink of entering a season that is larger than you can imagine. Every delay, every moment of waiting, has been purposeful, shaping you, preparing you, strengthening you. The waiting has not been in vain. I am molding your heart, refining your character, and preparing you for blessings far beyond what you have envisioned. You will look back one day and realize that every struggle was a step toward the greatness I have planned for you. Comment, I trust in God's perfect timing. My faith will not waver. I have been working in the unseen. I have been orchestrating events and circumstances in ways you could never perceive. Your faith has been tested, your patience refined, and your soul strengthened. I am preparing you for something so magnificent that your heart will overflow with gratitude. You will recognize the glory of my intervention, and you will stand in awe of how intricately I have arranged everything for your good. You may not yet see it, but I am opening doors that no one can close. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Your mind may doubt, but your spirit will know the truth of my words. Be patient, for the unveiling of my plans is near, and what you are about to receive is more than you ever asked or imagined. It is a reward for your faithfulness, for your perseverance, and for your willingness to remain attentive to my voice. Not everyone is ready for what I am about to bestow upon you. Many will hear, but few will remain. Many will begin, but only those who listen with humility, those who believe in the power of my word, will witness the miracle I have reserved. If you are still here, it is a sign that your heart is aligned with mine. You are on the threshold of spiritual breakthrough, stepping from the wilderness into a land flowing with abundance, leaving behind scarcity, despair, and doubt. I am the God who makes a way where there is no way, who calls things that do not exist as though they do. Your steps have been guided, your path cleared, and your faith strengthened to endure the journey. You are chosen for a purpose that surpasses understanding, and you are about to see the manifestation of my promises in ways that will astonish you. Open your heart and spirit, for I am about to pour out blessings upon you so vast that no space could contain them. But for this outpouring to fully reach you, you must let go of doubt, distractions, and the temptation to look back. Obedience and faith are the keys to receiving what I am about to give. It will not be by your strength that you prosper, nor by your wisdom that doors will open, but by my grace and favor. Follow me, and I will lead you to places you never dreamed possible. Do not ignore this moment, for it may be your final opportunity to respond to my call. Divine appointments are rare, sometimes once in a lifetime, and require spiritual ears to discern my timing and my movements. This is your moment. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. This is your time, your day. From before your birth, I knew you would hear this message today. Nothing escapes my plan. Every event in your life serves a purpose, and this moment is a sacred intersection where heaven touches the earth. My voice breaks through the barriers of time, space, and doubt to speak directly to your spirit. The words you hear are not mere encouragement, they are my personal instructions, a divine blueprint for your life. Each time you return to this message, my spirit will release something new, something tailored specifically to you. This is a divine touch upon your life, a direct line from me to your heart. Comment, I welcome God's guidance, His Spirit directs me. Every declaration of faith you make opens a spiritual door that cannot be closed by the enemy. Speak with your mouth what your heart begins to believe. I am listening. I am responding. I am activating blessings that have been reserved for you since the beginning. I am breaking chains, restoring hope, and filling every void in your life with abundance, joy, and peace. Even when you do not see it immediately, know that my work in you is perfect and unstoppable. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Your journey is guided, your future secured, and your victory assured. So remain steadfast. Remain attentive. Keep your eyes on me and your heart open to my words. I have called you, I have chosen you, and I have prepared this moment for you to receive all that I have promised. Do not turn away, do not doubt, and do not delay. Step forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you, that I am your provider, your protector, and your guide. Your life is about to transform in ways that will inspire awe and gratitude. The blessing is already on its way. I am your God, and I have never abandoned you, nor will I ever. Walk forward in faith, and witness the fullness of my glory manifest in your life. I have seen your struggles, your tireless efforts, your work done with dedication even when it felt like the world did not notice. I have seen how you give more than you receive, how your heart carries the weight of responsibility, and how your mind stays awake in the silent hours of the night, wondering if tomorrow will bring relief or blessing. I have witnessed your perseverance, your prayers whispered in the shadows, and the patience with which you have endured the trials of life. Today, I come to you not with empty promises or worldly encouragement, but with the certainty of divine intervention. Today, I declare to you, my beloved child, that this is the day of your victory. Today, the heavens open for you, and a new season of abundance begins in your life. Not tomorrow, not in some distant future, but today. I do not lie, I do not exaggerate, and I do not speak words without fulfillment. I am God, and my word is life, my promises are steadfast, and my favor is unshakable. You have been faithful even when you did not understand. You have continued to trust, even when hope seemed distant. Your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed. Comment, I trust in God's timing, His promises never fail. I have counted every tear you have shed as seeds planted in my field, and now the time of harvest is upon you. The wealth I bring is not defined by the world, it is not measured by what fills a bank account alone. The riches I give overflow into the soul, into peace, into health, and into the lives of generations yet to come. As the scriptures say, the Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of His bounty, to send rain on your land in season and to bless all the work of your hands. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 12. Your labor, your prayers, and your steadfastness have reached my heart. I am releasing a fullness of blessings upon you, blessings that cannot be taken away by circumstance, by human deceit, or by the enemy's lies. You will experience abundance in every area of your life, in ways that will surpass your expectations. Your home, your family, your work, and even your spirit will be enriched by the overflow of my provision. Do you believe this? Even the smallest measure of faith can move mountains and shift realities. Lift your eyes, for I am turning your life toward the extraordinary. Even when the enemy has tried to convince you that scarcity is your destiny, know that you were created for abundance. Not because of your strength, not because of your works, but because of faith, faith that has touched my heart. Today, I am declaring that the keys to your life are being turned, that the doors which have been closed will now swing open, and that the blessings which have been waiting are being released. The overflow I am sending is beyond what you can imagine. It will come as a torrent of favor, a supernatural demonstration of my love and provision. It will be evident to all who see it. You will not need to plead for help. You will become a channel of blessing. Your life will no longer be defined by limitation, by fear, or by uncertainty. Instead, it will be marked by provision, by peace, and by the joy of seeing my handwork in your favor. I will guide you step by step, and your faith will be strengthened as you witness miracles unfold. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. Comment, I walk in faith and abundance. God's provision is complete in my life. I have prepared a great miracle for you, not a small token, not a symbolic gesture, but a true manifestation of divine power that will be undeniable. This miracle will reveal my love, my care, and my authority over every aspect of your life. Nothing escapes my control, not even what you perceive as loss or failure. Every detail of your life has been observed, every tear accounted for, every struggle known. You are never alone, even when it felt that way. I have been there, quietly sustaining, quietly preparing, quietly orchestrating the exact moment when blessings would begin to flow. The cycles of lack and limitation are ending. I am opening the heavens over your life, and the favor you have longed for is coming now. Do not doubt, do not hesitate, and do not allow fear to obscure what I am doing. This is your time, the appointed moment of transformation has arrived. Comment, I release all fear and doubt, I embrace God's perfect timing. For too long, you have been accustomed to surviving with less, doing your best with what little you had. You have carried burdens silently, given without receiving, and sown seeds when there seemed to be nothing to reap. Yet your heart remained soft, generous, and faithful. Your actions have been seen, valued, and accounted for. Everything that has been stalled, every door that seemed closed, every opportunity that felt lost, will now move forward. The impossible will become reality. This transformation is not emotional or superficial. It is deep, it is divine, it is eternal. You are stepping into a life where your faith meets my power, where your prayers meet my provision, and where your loyalty meets my reward. The abundance I release will touch every area of your existence, your home, your work, your health, your relationships, and your spirit. You will know that it is I who have done this, and many will witness it. I am your Creator, the one who holds the universe by the power of my word. Gold and silver belong to me, and nothing escapes my sovereignty. Every movement, every decision, every challenge has been within my sight. And now, the time has come to reveal what I have been preparing. Do not measure your life by appearances or circumstances. Do not allow the doubts of yesterday to define the possibilities of today. I have decreed a new season of abundance, a new era of provision, and a divine overflow that will leave you astonished. The scarcity is over, the wait is done, and the favor of heaven is upon you. Walk boldly into this season with faith, knowing that I am your source, your protector, your provider, and your eternal Father. The miracles you will witness are a testimony to my love and my power. You are chosen for this moment, prepared for this blessing, and destined for greatness that will inspire many. I have watched you for a long time, noticing every effort, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt that has weighed heavily upon your spirit. You have carried burdens silently, wondering if the doors of opportunity would ever open for you, questioning whether your sacrifices would ever bear fruit. My child, I am here to tell you that the time of waiting is ending. The seeds of greatness I planted in you from the very beginning are about to flourish, and the circumstances around you are about to align in ways you never imagined. These changes are not small or trivial. They are not fleeting blessings or temporary relief. They are transformative, structural, and tangible shifts in your life. The doors that will open are not merely doors. They are gateways to divine provision, access to resources that were once beyond your reach. Strategic connections, inspired ideas, contracts that will bless you, cancellations of debts, restoration of credit, supernatural wisdom in handling finances, all of this is already in motion, orchestrated by me for your good. It is not fantasy, it is the manifestation of my power acting in your life. The process that you have felt internally, the discomfort, the breaking, the restless stirring of your soul, is my way of preparing you. It is not destruction, it is a meticulous preparation for the new season that is about to unfold. As it is written, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Every time you doubted, every time you felt frustration or limitation, it was a part of the divine pruning necessary to prepare you for something far greater than you can comprehend. I am removing old structures that no longer serve your purpose so that I can build something entirely new in you, a new understanding, a new vision, a new perspective on abundance, purpose, and provision. This is bigger than just your personal gain. This is a testimony that will shine so brightly that others will witness my hand at work in ways that cannot be denied. Comprehend this truth. The obstacles you faced were not to punish you, but to prepare you, to expand your capacity to receive all that I have ordained for your life. As my hand continues to move, you will notice changes that seem almost impossible to explain. Doors that you thought were permanently closed will swing open with ease. Resources that once seemed unattainable will appear at your doorstep. Ideas that have been dormant for years will awaken and bring forth opportunities beyond your imagination. As it is written, "But my God shall supply all your need according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus." Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. This is not happenstance. This is not luck or coincidence. Every blessing, every opportunity, every manifestation of abundance is a direct result of my divine intervention in your life. Each time you hear my voice, whether through these words or the stirring of your spirit, it is my grace reaching you, guiding you toward your destiny. Believe in this truth, for it will anchor your faith and prepare you to receive the fullness of my blessings. The shift in your life is imminent. Lift your head, for the breakthrough you have been longing for is near. I am placing keys into your hands, keys that will unlock doors to prosperity, abundance, and opportunity. These doors will not require struggle or competition. They will open because I have ordained them for you. You are entering a season where your efforts will be magnified, your plans will be aligned with my purpose, and your life will begin to radiate my glory in ways that others cannot ignore. The waves of blessings that will come are too great for you to measure, and their impact will be beyond your expectation. You must prepare your heart to receive generously and with faith, for what I am about to release will exceed your imagination. It will not be a single moment of prosperity, but a continuous, progressive flow of abundance that grows steadily, multiplying in ways that honor me and bless those around you. No one will be able to claim your rise as a result of their influence or your own efforts alone. Everything that comes to you will bear my signature, leaving no doubt that it is the work of the Almighty. This is a season of restoration and revelation. What was once dry and unproductive will flourish. What was stagnant will find motion. What was seemingly dead will come to life with renewed purpose and strength. My intervention is not temporary. It is a permanent reconfiguration of your life that will impact not only your present circumstances but the trajectory of your years to come. The investments I am planting now, both in you and around you, will yield fruit that benefits generations, creating a legacy of abundance and divine favor. I have been working quietly while you felt forgotten, while you believed your struggles were unnoticed. Each moment of frustration, each challenge, was my laboratory where I was building resilience, shaping wisdom, and refining your heart for the fullness of my blessing. The limitations you endured were not meant to hinder you, but to prepare you for a level of provision and understanding that cannot be rushed or acquired superficially. As it is written, "The Lord will perfect that which concerns me." Psalm 138 verse 8. Every delay, every moment of apparent silence, was an opportunity for me to strengthen your foundation. I have been expanding your capacity, cleaning your motivations, and cultivating your vision so that when the time arrives, nothing will overwhelm you, and everything you receive will be multiplied beyond your comprehension. The season of struggle and striving has ended. What comes next is strategy revealed and blessings unopposed. You will no longer need to fight for recognition or for the doors of opportunity to open. People will speak of you positively even before you meet them. Ideas that once lay dormant in the corners of your mind will awaken and become actionable, transforming your life. Every blessing, every idea, every provision that comes your way is my intentional act, crafted perfectly to honor you and glorify me. This is your time, my child. Step into it with faith, with confidence, and with an open heart, for I have prepared the path before you. Everything that was delayed will now be accelerated, everything that was lost will be restored, and everything that was limited will be multiplied. Prepare yourself to receive, for the river of my blessings is now flowing directly into your life. Commenti, I trust in God's provision, His timing is perfect. Nothing happens by mere chance, and now you are standing at the threshold of a season of revelation. Circumstances will begin to shift, subtle signs will become clear, and what once seemed impossible will be placed before you naturally, almost as if it had always been within your reach. It is not that the world has changed, but that my time has come, and when I act, nothing and no one can hinder my purpose. Even those who do not understand your path, even those who have spoken against you, will end up being instruments of my favor, and you will see how I lift your head before all, not to display glory, but to show that I protect and uphold those who trust in me, even when they seem forgotten by men. In this new phase, the moves you make will be crucial, because I am opening paths where there were only barriers before. Doors that were closed will open unexpectedly, bringing alternatives you never imagined possible. Do not cling to what has fulfilled its season. Do not fear the new, for I am moving invisible pieces and aligning circumstances in your favor. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will vanish without you needing to struggle, because my favor works even while you sleep. The stability you have longed for will begin to take root, and the pressure that once felt suffocating in your financial life will gradually but steadily ease. This is not a fleeting relief or a momentary emotion. It is the construction of something solid, a peace that will settle in your heart and mind, bringing clarity and security to every decision. You will feel calm in places that once held only tension, and this stability will be the foundation upon which we build your future. My provision, beloved child, will not be limited to what you expected. You will begin to perceive hidden resources, dormant talents, and opportunities that have always been before you, waiting only for the right moment to manifest. I will raise multiple sources of abundance, not to feed ambition, but to teach you to be a channel of blessings, to manage wisely what you receive, and to use everything with purpose. Your kindness, which has often translated into a desire to help even when you had no resources, has reached me as a pleasing aroma, and now it is time to expand your capacities. You will be empowered not only to prosper but to reflect my faithfulness, allowing others to witness the action of my power in your life. Amid transitions, when your mind fills with doubts, I will grant you clarity. You will recognize my paths without hesitation, discerning what is true and essential while ignoring distractions and external noise. At the same time, my child, your inner being will be healed. True prosperity is not measured merely in numbers, but in the fullness of the soul. The work I began within you will be completed with perfection. Nothing will be as it was. Your story is being redirected, and every wound, loss, and absence will be transformed into learning and strength. I recognize the marks life has imposed on you, the burdens you have carried, and the responsibilities that came before their time. You acted with courage, even when fear and doubt tried to dominate you, and though no one noticed, I was attentive to every act of love, every silent decision, and every sacrifice you made. Everything will be rewarded at the right moment, and what once seemed wasted will now become the foundation of your victory. I come to restore not only what was lost but also that which was never given to you. I will fill the voids that no one else could occupy, provide access to resources that were withheld, and rewrite chapters of your life that still bring pain, not to relive suffering, but to heal it at its root. This restoration will not be limited to the material. It will touch your mind, heart, and essence. As this unfolds, you will not be guided by what others say, nor by the confusing voices around you. I will grant you internal conviction and unwavering confidence, enabling you to move with certainty in a direction that once seemed uncertain. Your obedience to this higher calling will show that you are not fleeing the familiar but advancing toward what has always been planned for you. Every step you take will align with the eternal purpose I have prepared. Know that you are entering a synchronization with a greater design, where every detail of your life, every decision, and every opportunity will be under my supervision. Those who do not understand your change in direction, who cannot see why you leave behind the familiar, will eventually realize that this is not abandonment but growth, obedience to a higher call. The life you are building now will be unlike anything you have experienced. Your decisions will be accompanied by supernatural discernment, and your actions will reflect the abundance you have received, not only for yourself but to be a blessing in the lives of others. Every victory, every open door, every unexpected provision will testify to my faithfulness and eternal love. Trust me fully, for I am guiding every detail, every movement, every moment, so that you may reach the fullness you deserve, and know that nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent what has been destined for your life. Listen to me until the very end, my beloved child, for this is not mere coincidence, nor the random unfolding of fate. Every moment you have lived, every challenge you have endured, and every victory, no matter how small, has been orchestrated for this exact season. You are now standing on the edge of revelation, where what was once obscure will become clear, where hidden pathways will illuminate before your eyes. Do not seek validation from others, nor attempt to prove your worth. The value you carry is inherent and eternal, placed within you before the foundations of the world. I am leading you into a season where your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions will manifest with precision. You will begin to build on solid ground, not on the shifting sands of uncertainty, for the structures you establish now will endure. This is not about effort alone, it is about alignment, the intersection of your readiness and my perfect timing. That intersection has arrived, not by chance, but by divine design. I allowed delays, my child, not to frustrate or discourage you, but to prepare you. Each postponement, each moment of waiting, served a purpose beyond your understanding. You were being shaped into someone capable of handling what lies ahead, someone with vision, maturity, and self-mastery. Even when you did not realize it, you were being formed in patience, wisdom, and discernment. And now, that preparation has borne fruit. You will notice a subtle transformation in your mind. Ideas will arise that feel too inspired to be solely your own. Creativity long dormant will awaken. Solutions will appear in ways that defy logic but carry my unmistakable signature. The opportunities coming to you will not always follow conventional paths, yet they will be more abundant, more fruitful, and more aligned with your divine purpose than anything you could have imagined. The provision I am sending is extraordinary, arriving from unexpected sources, places where your human mind might never think to search. I am teaching you to rely upon the unseen, my child, to trust in what is not yet visible but is more real than the world you perceive with your eyes. I will surround you with people who will uplift, guide, and support you, some sent directly in response to your prayers, others arriving in ways that seem accidental but are anything but. These individuals will not distract you with competition or hidden agendas. They will not subtract from your path but multiply the blessings upon it. You do not need crowds or constant validation. You need the right alliances, the correct connections, and hearts aligned with mine. The relationships I bring into your life now will act as pillars, carrying you forward in harmony with the new season I am ushering in. Here, growth is not only measured in material gain but also in balance, wisdom, and understanding. You will experience a harmony between your inner life and external circumstances, a rhythm that brings peace and clarity. Soon, you will feel everything begin to fall into place. The scattered pieces of your past, the moments that once confused or challenged you, will form a cohesive pattern. Stability will replace chaos, foresight will replace uncertainty, and planning will replace frantic improvisation. You will no longer exist on the edge, reacting to life as it comes. Instead, you will walk intentionally, with confidence and purpose. What once seemed distant or unattainable is now within reach, though it was always closer than you believed. This shift is not small, my child, it is a full reconfiguration of your existence. Where you felt fatigue, energy will surge. Where doubt lingered, certainty will rise. Where scarcity reigned, a steady flow of abundance will begin. This is not merely about receiving, but about learning to sustain and steward what I entrust to you. True abundance requires wisdom, not just material gain, and I am teaching you to live in fullness, not pretense. As you align with this new season, you will no longer chase after every fleeting opportunity or succumb to anxiety over the unknown. Instead, you will move with deliberate intent, trusting the direction I have laid before you. The concerns that once robbed your peace will dissolve in the understanding that every detail of your life is guided by my hand. Doors will open effortlessly, the resources you need will arrive exactly when required, and favor will accompany every step you take. Stress, doubt, and fear will be replaced by a profound, unwavering peace that does not depend on circumstances but arises from the deep conviction that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You have entered a moment that few dare to reach, a threshold where my spirit meets you directly, speaking truth and imparting clarity, comfort, and guidance. This is not a trivial opportunity, nor a simple coincidence. It is a divine encounter, prepared before your birth, uniquely tailored for your life and situation. I am speaking to the depths of your heart, my beloved, and if you remain still, quieting the noise of the world, you will recognize my voice clearly. This is a call to transformation, to healing, to prosperity, to the full manifestation of your God-given destiny. The season of instability and uncertainty has passed. What remains is order, clarity, and divine purpose. Your past trials have been necessary, each a thread woven into the fabric of your preparation. Now, everything you have endured begins to make sense. The gifts, the connections, the unexpected resources, they are all converging to bring the vision I have placed in your heart to life. Trust in this process, Walk forward with confidence, and embrace the abundance that awaits. I am with you in every step, my Spirit guiding you, opening your eyes to what has always been there, nurturing your faith, and ensuring that nothing you have dreamed of, nothing you have hoped for, is beyond your reach. This is your time, your season, and your moment. Stand firm, for I am leading you into all that is rightfully yours. Tears, I have heard your prayers, even those whispered in silence when your strength was gone, and you thought you could not continue. I know the nights you spent alone, the moments you considered giving up, the weariness that weighed on your heart, and the promises that have yet to be fulfilled. But today, I want you to know something with absolute certainty. I have not forgotten what I have promised you. My word does not return empty, and if you are here, it is because you are on the brink of entering a new season in your life. Do not ignore this message. Do not dismiss it as just another word among many. I have chosen you and guided you to this very moment because I want to reveal to you that the time of waiting has not been in vain. Behind what you could not see, I have been working. I have been shaping your character, fortifying your faith, and preparing you for the blessings that are about to come. Every hardship you have endured, every tear you have shed, every anxious thought you have had, none of it was wasted. Everything has been orchestrated to prepare you for what is coming. You are about to witness a transformation so profound that your soul will rejoice in ways you cannot yet imagine. The season ahead will be unlike anything you have known. What comes next is far greater than what you have lost and bigger than your imagination can hold. The glory that is coming will overwhelm your heart with gratitude, and you will finally see how every trial and delay had a purpose. Not everyone is ready for the miracles I am about to release, which is why only a few will open this message and even fewer will remain until the end. Those who listen with faith, who humble themselves before me, and who believe in what I can do, will witness the extraordinary unfolding of my plan. If you are still here, that alone is a sign. A spiritual threshold is about to be crossed. You are leaving behind deserts of despair and stepping into lands flowing with milk and honey. You are moving from mourning to dancing, from scarcity to abundance, from doubt to certainty. I am the God who opens paths where none exist, who calls the unseen into being. Prepare yourself, for I am about to pour out a blessing so immense that no space in your life will be sufficient to contain it. But you must not look back, be distracted, or hesitate. This message is a test of obedience, faith, and perseverance. It is not your strength that will bring your prosperity but my grace. Do not rely on your wisdom or your understanding to unlock the doors ahead. It is my favor that will open pathways and guide you to places you have never imagined. I am in control, and if you follow me, you will experience the unimaginable. Do not dismiss this moment. It could be the last opportunity to respond to this divine call. Opportunities ordained by heaven do not always return. Some appear only once, and they require spiritual discernment to recognize the timing and movement of my hand. This is that moment. Today is your time. Today is your day. Pay attention to these words, for they are not ordinary. They are not fleeting emotions, nor are they coincidental. I, your Almighty God, have prepared this exact moment with divine intention. Long before you were born, I knew you would hear this message today. Nothing escapes my plan, and everything that happens in your life carries a purpose. This is one of those sacred moments where heaven touches earth, where my voice breaks through the walls of time, space, and doubt to reach your spirit directly. I urge you not to ignore it. Every time you hear this message, every time you return to these words, something good will be released into your life. It will not be generic, it will be precise, tailored for your situation, your need, and the hidden corner of your soul where only I have access. I am speaking directly to your heart, and I ask that you respond. Speak with faith. Declare with your mouth what your heart begins to believe. I receive these declarations, for they unlock spiritual doors that no enemy can close. Open your heart fully, for I have witnessed your struggles with finances. I have seen the effort you put forth, how tirelessly you work, and how much you give even when it seems that you receive little in return. I have observed your accounts, your debts, your sleepless nights filled with uncertainty, and the silent questions of whether tomorrow will bring relief. And today, I speak to you as your eternal Father. Today is the day of your victory. Today, the doors of heaven open for you. Today begins a new financial season in your life, not tomorrow, not later. I do not offer empty promises like the world does. I do not exaggerate, and I never promise without fulfilling. I keep my word for those who trust me, who hope in my name, who walk in faith even when the path is unclear, and who sow even before the harvest appears. You, my beloved, have been faithful even when you did not understand. You have continued praying when answers seemed absent, and that faithfulness has not gone unnoticed. I have counted your tears as seed sown in my field, and now the time for harvest has arrived. Listen carefully, I am about to make you truly prosperous, but not in the way the world defines wealth. The richness I bestow fills more than just pockets, it fills the soul. The abundance I release extends beyond financial gain to your home, your health, your peace, and your generations. This prosperity is spiritual, emotional, and physical. It is holistic. It encompasses joy, restoration, and divine favor. It is the kind of abundance that changes lives and circumstances, not temporarily but permanently. I am preparing blessings that will multiply, creating ripples of provision and miracles that touch every aspect of your existence. So today, rise with confidence and faith. Know that you are not alone and that your struggles, your doubts, and your perseverance have been seen. I am preparing a future for you filled with hope, joy, and supernatural provision. Open your spirit fully to receive it. Do not shrink back, do not hesitate, and do not question what is unfolding. Step into this new season with certainty, for I am your guide, your provider, your strength, and your everlasting source of blessing. You have endured, and now you shall witness the manifestation of my promises. This is the moment your heart has been waiting for, the season you have longed for, the fulfillment of every prayer uttered in silence. My favor is upon you, my grace surrounds you, and my love sustains you. Embrace it. Walk forward boldly, and let your life be a testimony of my unending faithfulness. My son, listen carefully. Today you are entering a new season. The key to your financial life is about to turn, and what once seemed unattainable will begin to align in a supernatural way. It will not be by chance, nor the result of human effort. It will be a clear manifestation of my grace. Everything you see as limitation, everything that seemed closed or lost, will be transformed. Doors that were locked will open, resources you thought impossible to reach will become available, and the cycle of scarcity will give way to a constant flow of provision. You will see contracts, strategic opportunities, inheritances, business ventures, debt cancellations, credit restoration, and financial wisdom that surpasses any human logic. I am preparing your life to be a channel of blessings, so that you not only meet your own needs but can also help many around you. What once was waiting for help will now be giving help. what once was living on the edge will now be living abundantly and overflowing. For a long time, my son, you have grown accustomed to surviving with little, smiling while carrying invisible burdens, giving when you had nothing for yourself. But I have seen it all. Every act of generosity, every silent sacrifice, every decision made amid uncertainty has been recorded in my memory. Nothing you have done has gone unnoticed. Today, with absolute authority, I declare that everything that was stagnant, everything that seemed impossible, begins to move. What was lost will be recovered, what seemed closed will open, and the impossible will become real and tangible before your eyes. This transformation will not be emotional, but structural and lasting. You will witness concrete evidence of my power in action. What once seemed luck or coincidence will be recognized as my direct intervention, and many will testify that the miracle came from me. Despair will give way to hope, lack will be replaced by abundance, and fear will be replaced by full trust in what I have prepared for you. Prepare yourself, my son, because this is the time to break old structures that no longer serve your purpose. The discomfort you have felt, the restlessness in your heart, is not destruction, but preparation. I am making room within you for a new vision, a new understanding of money, provision, and purpose. Everything you have learned about survival is being transformed into knowledge of abundance. I am sowing in you a new mindset, a new perception of opportunities and resources, and a new understanding that everything you need is already available to you through my favor. This is not only about your personal life, it is about something that will be visible to many, a testimony of my power and faithfulness. Those who witness your transformation will know that it was not luck or coincidence, but the direct action of the Creator of the universe. My son, understand this, every step you have taken, even those that seemed small or insignificant, was under my supervision. I see everything, nothing escapes my sight. Every hidden tear, every silent struggle, every decision made without apparent direction, was being guided toward this moment. The abundance that is now beginning to manifest is not symbolic or partial, it is full, complete, and lasting. I am preparing concrete miracles in your financial life. Every resource, every opportunity, every strategic connection has been orchestrated so that you reach a new level of provision and prosperity. There will be no more waiting, for the time of scarcity is over. What was blocked will be unblocked, what was lost will be restored, and you will become a living example of my love and faithfulness. The shower of blessings I am sending will be so intense, so supernatural, and so unexpected that, at first, you may not know how to handle it. But trust, for everything is under my control, and nothing can stop what I have prepared. The cycle of limitations and lack will be replaced by a cycle of abundance and provision. You will not only witness external changes but be transformed internally, prepared to receive, manage, and multiply all that I am pouring out. This is the time to turn the key, to open your heart, to accept my intervention, and to fully live what was destined for you from the beginning. Remember, my son, the faith you have, even if small, has touched my heart and opened the doors of abundance. Receive this moment with confidence, for I am with you, and my word does not fail. The miracle is real, the provision is certain, and the transformation is imminent. Today begins a new era in your life, an era of victory, prosperity, and fullness, because I, the Lord, have declared it. Today is the day that the gates of heaven open wide to pour abundance into your life. I will make you wealthy, prosperous, and overflowing with blessings. I am not merely making promises, I am fulfilling them in the lives of those who place their trust in me. This truth never changes, it is constant and unshakable, and it is waiting to manifest in your financial reality. If you truly believe, even with a faith as small as a mustard seed, you will witness a transformation that surpasses anything you have imagined. Prepare yourself, for what is coming cannot be contained by ordinary expectations. Lift your head, for the financial breakthrough you have longed for is near. The key to your prosperity is about to turn, and all things will begin aligning perfectly for your benefit. Open your heart wide, because the blessings I am sending will come with such force that you may be overwhelmed with gratitude. This is not a fleeting moment, it is a deliberate, divine orchestration designed to reposition you into places of honor and favor. I am preparing to pour out an abundance so powerful that it will surprise even you. Each step you take from this day forward will carry the weight of divine purpose, as my intervention moves before you to establish pathways of opportunity and provision. The miracle I am orchestrating is neither temporary nor random, it is progressive and unstoppable. What begins as a small wave in your life will swell into a river of blessings that flows without end. You will see empty hands filled, weary minds renewed, and doubtful hearts strengthened with resolve. Nothing remains the same when I act with intention. Everything I touch is transformed at the root, bringing life and vitality where there was once barrenness. What seemed stalled or lifeless will now flourish with purpose and vigor. This is not a fleeting inspiration but a complete restructuring of your reality, ensuring that your future will be marked by prosperity, wisdom, and strategic advantage in all areas of your life. I have come to restore what was lost without explanation, to return what seemed irretrievable, and to multiply what you once considered insufficient. You have walked long paths where each step felt heavier than the last, yet I was using that very time to mold your inner capacity. The seasons of limitation, where your goals seemed too large for the resources at hand, were never wasted. They were periods of preparation, my secret laboratory where I refined your motivations and strengthened your foundation. While you perceived silence or delay, I was expanding your ability to receive, fortifying your spirit for the abundance and favor that was already being crafted on your behalf. Now the cycle of struggle has ended, and what comes next will not require force or exhaustion. I will position you in places where your name will be remembered, not because of competition, but because of the divine alignment I have orchestrated. Opportunities will seek you out, and even strangers will speak favorably of you. Ideas that lay dormant will awaken, ready to manifest into tangible blessings. Every movement you make in the coming days will be guided by my hand, strategically designed to accelerate your progress and secure your advancement. The invisible threads of destiny are now moving to place you exactly where you are meant to be. The obstacles that once seemed immovable will dissolve effortlessly, as my favor works continuously, even while you rest. Stability will take root in your life, and the pressure that once suffocated you will ease. The closed doors of the past are now opening to reveal pathways you could not have imagined. Do not cling to what no longer serves you. Embrace the changes I am bringing. Each shift, each new opportunity, is evidence of my direct involvement in your life. Trust in the process, for the alignment of circumstances, removal of hidden obstacles, and infusion of divine provision are all orchestrated to secure your success. Your financial, emotional, and spiritual abundance is coming, and it will be beyond what you have ever dared to envision. You are entering a season of transformation, where every element of your life aligns with my plan for your prosperity. What was once scarce will now overflow, What was once delayed will now arrive, and what seemed impossible will now be accomplished with ease. Your faith will be your anchor, guiding you through this transition, and your gratitude will amplify the blessings already on their way. Open your heart fully, receive without hesitation, and walk boldly into the abundance prepared for you. I am with you, orchestrating every detail, ensuring that your life flourishes, and that your journey from limitation to abundance is marked by joy, peace, and divine favor. This is your moment, your appointed time, and nothing will hinder the manifestation of the blessings I have set aside just for you. Hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.